Barrens. We wanted to welcome you with some good energy and some good music, and Sus was blasting Parliament Funkadelic during the break.
I'm telling you.
Do you like people?
I just...
This is MongolianMindset, and today we're going to be typing the new candidate, new nominee for the Democratic Party, Kamala Harris. We'll be using Linda Barrens Interaction Styles and Temperament combined with cognitive functions. We have all these metrics broken down in the video, the playlist, how to find anyone's personality type. We also have the cognitive functions broken down as well. They're more in-depth and thorough. I will be releasing a shorter video on just all of the cognitive functions in one video, probably less than 8 minutes for you guys in the future. Also, the Discord is really picking up. Like a lot of times in Discord, whenever I get a new MBTI book, I'll post the relevant information that I find in the group, and like we discuss things. I just finished this book here. Highly recommend it for MBTI. I think it's a 10 out of 10, and I rarely give out that for a personality book. I will actually say that I'm actually shocked on this book. The next one that's up, I ordered the Personality Hacker book by Joel and his wife, so that's going to be interesting. And when I'm reading these books, over the course, I will be like uploading like pages to Discord and fucking Facebook as well, because we have a Facebook group as well. And maybe in the future I'll break down like a series on all of them and give all the rankings that I see, like the best, the must-haves. That will be on the website as well. But guys, yes, we are still doing the free typing sessions by us. All you have to do is join our Discord and go to the channel, request a typing session. Then there will be a link to where you can request a typing session. So that's fucking awesome. And I do believe we are the best when it comes to finding someone's personality type. And also you can ask me any questions. You can push back on anything that we say or whatnot. I'm always ready to articulate why I think something, okay? That's just how I am. I very strongly believe in and behind whatever my thinking is. And if you want to challenge that, it's perfect. I'll learn something, or most likely you will learn something. But, so let's go check and see what the monkeys over at Personality Database have her as, okay? They have her as an ESTJ with a substantial amount of votes. Okay, when I'm looking at certain types, it's almost like you should fucking know, right? And that's a good time for you to test your abilities to type, right? So like, let's say for instance, if I am looking at a chess champion, most likely that's going to be your INTJs and INTPs, right? You should be able to go in there and you should be like, okay, I know most likely this person is this one, right? And you should like challenge your ability to be able to find that person's type, okay? Just like if you were to look at Stephen fucking Hawkins, most likely 90% that this guy is an INTP, right? So you should be checking to see if you can like find those metrics to make sure that this person's an INTP. And Kamala Harris, politicians, man, most of the time, man, they're going to be ESTJs. It is what it is, man. We type what Barack, ESTJ, Ron DeSantis, ESTJ. We haven't put Joe Biden on here, but he's also ESTJ. That JD Vance, I'm pretty sure he's also ESTJ, but he's not on the channel. But it is what it is. It's rare that you're going to see, not rare, the one that'll sneak up there a couple times will be INTJs. They'll sneak in there. Trump is, I don't really see a lot of ENTJs. I don't know. It's amazing that Trump can even run. So, being pragmatic, man, it comes with its downsides. Okay, so let's check the typing chart. They got it as an ESTJ. So ESTJs are direct, their outcome, the TEFI, the SINE. They're systematic, concrete. I think I hit all of them. If I didn't. Affiliative, okay? They're also affiliative, okay? If she meets those metrics, we will call her a ESTJ. If not, we'll find her actual personality type. So let's get into this, and I'll be dropping what I think. I think it's going to be an interesting election. Neither side wants to actually lose, as always. But they put in this big fear mongering this time. Also, Donald Trump, almost got assassinated. I think it's going to be very hard to beat him. But Republicans are so stupid; they believe they can take away women's rights. So that's probably going to bite them in their fucking ass because women aren't going back. And if you want women to go back, bro, you're living in the fucking past like a fucking moron.
Grew up with P-Funk. I mean, let me just tell you. And I actually have been in touch with Bootsy.
Really?
Yeah.
Bootsy Collins?
Yes, Bootsy Collins.
Okay, so that's TE right there. She's name dropping. I've actually been in contact with somebody. It seemed like she was fucking initiating, but let's go back. Seems like she initiated
Music, and Sus was blasting Parliament Funkadelic during the break.
I'm telling you.
Do you like P-Funk?
I just grew up with P-Funk. I mean, let me just tell you. And I actually have been in touch with Bootsy.
Really?
Yeah.
Bootsy Collins?
Yes, Bootsy Collins, of
So
course.
she just name drop.
Yeah.
And
That's gonna be extroverted thinking TE. But they're on the axis with TEFI, so let's go.
I grew up with, just the household was full of music. I mean, I was talking to somebody.
Look at this goddamn referencing the past already. You see what I'm saying? She's referencing the past. Okay, we got an SI. Okay, she's going to that past. So we're gonna put her for SINE there. Like I said, man, it's pretty cut and paste. You're gonna get ESTJ here, but referencing the past. That is, what SI is all about. Referencing the past with the current information. Right, and then that allows them to decide on what they want to do with the present or the future. Okay, very important to notice the differences in that, and it's like subjective experiences, right? Because there's experiences that are not objective. SE is about objective experiences.
Recently, when Tina Turner died, I mean, my mother we would
Name dropping again. What we would do in the past.
be in the living room just dancing.
Yeah.
Tina, right? Proud Mary.
Yes, Proud Mary.
She would have parties from time to time, my mother, and you could hear Blackbird just playing all down the street.
Yes.
So I love music.
So that's it, the music.
Yes,
It gets you going.
It really does.
Okay, well, I want to say to you, happy belated Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, I have to tell you, Vice President Harris, my Mother's Day, Jeffrey and I went to go on a mile hike. We accidentally went 7 miles, so he was not happy with me. How did you celebrate your Mother's Day?
It was really lovely. I mean, all the kids called, Cole and Ella and everybody, but my niece and then my baby nieces and who's here, and then my goddaughter, who is also here, came for Mother's Day, and she and my husband cooked dinner for me. It was really nice. It was really nice.
So you just sat there while you were queen for a day?
Yes, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Of course she enjoyed it. FI makes her feel good. It creates inner harmony, right? Them doing all of that stuff is going to create inner harmony and make her feel good. You don't see her saying that she accommodated other people. That would be FE. FI, bam.
But I guess you didn't have to remind everybody. Well, Jeffrey, I had to keep going. It's Mother's Day. I made him write me a letter telling me how much he loved me. So
how'd that go?
He hasn't given me the letter yet.
Okay, you see that how that go? That'd be initiating. But me personally, I don't really look for initiating and responding. I'm always gonna be gunning progression versus outcome.
School. It's in school. But I told him he's on punishment if he doesn't bring the letter to me. Right. But it's all right. But it's so funny because I know besides our actual mothers that so many. I know I'm a mother figure to my nieces and my nephews and the people that I mentor. Who are you a mother figure to?
I'm a mother figure to. I have many babies. Let me just say. And and I was
these photos. These mother figures.
Yes. And I have to tell you, what I do now is really
See, this is the problem that I have with ESTJs, right? And they always try to look fucking perfect, right? They always try to look fucking perfect, right? That's just a thing I've noticed from ESTJs. They always try to look perfect. The valedictorian, the this, the that, the perfect human being. Even Barack does that shit. Tom Brady does that shit. Like the perfect fucking person, right? And then once you have the ENTJ, they're always power. Like they lead with power, like looking powerful. While these people, they look to be perfect. You know, look, the perfect image, all that.
Of what I received, right? I was very blessed in my childhood. I had many mothers, right? My mother, I had a second mother who would, take care of us and look out for us when my mother was working.
This. Oh,
There's
is you
my
when you
mother
were little.
and me and my sister. And all the aunties, and
Right.
and that's how I am with the children in my life, right? They are like my children.
What happened to me, I do the same thing. SI.
And
Yes. And you passing that on from what you got.
that's right. That's
your mother.
Same experience I received. I'm giving them the same experience I received. SI.
exactly right. And what I learned is that you have many mothers, and celebrate them and embrace.
And a lot of times you'll see that with lawyers, man. Like, being a lawyer is, if you see like lawyers and judges, they always rule on the precedent. William Bohr versus X, Y, and Z did X in the past. That means we have to do this, right? That is a very past-focused type thing. This woman was Attorney General in California. Makes sense.
That, and also understand the blessing that is.
It is such a blessing.
Yeah.
Direct, okay.
I know, I love the bond that you have with your stepchildren because you have such a special bond. So much so that Cole and his wife Greenlee, they had you officiate at their wedding.
I did.
So what was that like to officiate at the wedding?
Well,
Well, I mean, how many perfect moments can this motherfucker have? I mean, my Lord.
I think for anybody here, when you are part of the growth of your family and that you
Part of the growth with your family, we're going affiliative. Okay, we're talking about community, collective, cooperation. Let's go, baby.
see the children in your life find love and want to pursue that, it's very special. And I just love it when my family grows. I love it in every way. When babies are born, when people get married, when they decide to partner up and be happy, that makes
All the affiliative crap here.
me happy.
Well, I love
I don't mean to say affiliative crap to offend affiliative people here, but yeah, sorry.
that you're an officiant. Tell me something, because I'm trying to do that on the side, be an officiant. And they haven't, and I applied online, and I haven't gotten my license yet. Like, does it help if I say I'm the vice president? Does that, does that help you get a license to officiate?
That might help you get a fraud charge.
Oh, okay. I just thought if I could drop
I just
your
thought
name.
if I could TE name drop, somebody else is a TE user here.
Because I've not gotten my license in the mail yet, so I thought maybe.
But don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up.
She said, don't give up, but don't you dare drop my name. Look, okay. So I love it because I'm single out here, vice president, and I'm out here, and so you've been celebrating. You celebrated it's been 10 years since you married second gentleman Doug Emhoff.
Yeah.
So you guys are celebrating your 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
I want to know what that's like. I think it's my mouth that gets me in trouble with the men. But how do you balance
Somebody might be TE pragmatic.
being the second most powerful person on the earth, with being a wife, with being a mother, with being an aunt? That's a lot of hats to carry.
You have to, we all have a lot that we carry, and you have to be intentional.
Okay.
Because if you wait, we all dream and hope for, and we'll go to sleep hoping and looking forward to that moment that
was my
will
night
happen
last
naturally.
night. That was me.
But girl,
She keeps initiating this woman as an ESFP.
if you, but if you don't, you have to plan. You have to literally sit down and plan for it. Look,
You got to sit down and TE plan for it. Goddamn.
my husband and I on Sundays, we sit down with our calendar. We have a scheduling meeting, and I know
We have a scheduling TE systematic. Stop it now. This woman is ESTJ.
that sounds awful, but and we have a rule: nobody cries.
Okay.
We have a rule: no one cries. Okay. We got rules, procedures, implementation. TE.
Nobody cries.
And we go through this. Where are you gonna be? Where are you gonna be? And honestly, this year being what it is, and it's an election year, I have said to my family and my closest friends, I may not be around as much this year.
All right.
And know that I love you and I think of you, but but all of that to say we have to be intentional. So make that time. Literally sit down and say, okay, I am going to like a Sunday family dinner for me.
Okay, it's
very important.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday family dinner for me. Sunday family dinner for me. Let's talk about affiliative. Okay, we got to keep these traditions alive, baby.
That it is not negotiable, and whoever's around, they can bring their friends, they can bring whoever, but Sunday family dinner. Like have something where you just say, that's the routine and we're gonna all stick to it.
Oh.
That is the routine and we're gonna stick to it. Systematic. Okay, I could probably hit that for SI, but it's better to put systematic, and I don't fucking care. Same shit, we know this one is ESTJ.
Okay, I love that. Well, I like Sunday dinners too, and I know the second gentleman, Doug Imhoff, knows some folks.
Yeah.
So you want to invite me to the dinner.
But you know what? Actually, that's how I met my husband.
Initiated that. You know what? That's how I met my husband. But
not negotiable. And whoever's around, they can bring their friends, they can bring whoever, but Sunday family dinner. Like have something where you just say, that's the routine and we're gonna all stick to it.
Okay, I love that.
Very direct. Well, let's go ahead and start knocking this stuff off. We guys, we know this. So we got TEFI, we know. Okay. It's always fun. I mean, she's a badass. I mean, she is a boss. I'll give her that. I can't say anything against her. If I said anything, it would be just fucking hating on just how worthless I am. But, it is what it is. She's out there, crushing shit for women. Very good, Vice President. Okay, so TEFI, we got direct. This woman is very direct. And if you get TEFI and direct, you're dealing with a STJ or a NTJ. What else do we have here? We have SINE. Okay, so that means with that rules out your NTJs right there. You're right to the STJs. And we also got systematic because those types are systematic regardless. Okay. Those types are also affiliative. Okay. They care about doing the right thing. Their focus is on that and not doing what works. Right. That type is also concrete. Okay. If you see them talking about the future, generally speaking, it'll be, referencing something that was previous and going towards into the future. Okay. This woman is initiating, but we'll watch a little bit more, and she's definitely outcome focused. But let's finish up. It's not.
I like Sunday dinners too, and I know the second gentleman, Doug Imhoff, knows some folks.
Yeah.
So you want to invite me to the dinner.
But you know what? Actually, that's how I met my husband. It was kind of, which is...
Okay. You was at the club too? How did you meet your husband?
My best friend, who was like a sister to me, in fact, she's the mother of my goddaughter who's here.
Okay.
Hooked us up on a blind date.
Really?
And you know how your best friends can be kind of bossy?
Yes.
Well, my best friend is bossy.
Okay.
And she just said to me, you have to go out with this person and don't say no and just do it.
All right. So I will be at your Sunday dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. If someone was asking me for advice on how to pick up an ESTJ women, you have to be included into their group. You have to get somebody in that group to validate you, right? That's the only way you're usually going to pick up an ESTJ. I'm just being straight up honest. You're going to need somebody in that group to validate you. Somebody in there is going to have to say some good stuff about you and what you do if you want to be successful with picking them up. That's just extra information there.
Because I heard the same thing coming from you.
Right.
You will be at the Sunday dinner because you got somebody you want to introduce me to.
You know what, I'll work on it.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll go international, however you want to do it. All right. This is what I love.
No, you know what? If you don't let people know, then they won't know.
Initiated again.
You gotta let people know.
Thank you.
That ain't nothing wrong with that.
And what better date than from the Vice President of the United States? So not only this is important, but it's graduation season.
Yes.
Everybody is graduating. But we found some pictures from your Howard days. When you were graduating right here. And this is what I gotta ask you. Vice President, is it true that you hitchhiked to your graduation?
Yes.
What happened? What had happened?
So what had happened was we were running late.
Really?
Me and some of my girlfriends, and we all met in the hallway at the dorm. We were like, we got to get there, and it was too late to catch the bus, and we couldn't get a taxi, and so we said, well, let's just hitchhike.
Yeah.
And so we hitchhiked to graduation. We did.
In your cap and gown?
In our dresses and everything.
In your dresses?
And it was a very nice gentleman who said, y'all shouldn't be hitchhiking.
God loves you.
And was like a grandfather type and said, come on, I'll take you, you know.
Yeah.
And that's how we got
and
to
you
graduation.
made it safe and sound.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, whoever you were. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love this. Now, and we found some more of your childhood photos. I like you. Look at this right here. Okay, so this is a picture from your high school dance. And I heard that you made a pact with your girlfriends that you would all go together to your high school dance.
Yes.
So y'all were all single going together?
Well, I wasn't.
Okay.
But,
it's always that one girlfriend.
But a lot of our friends were, and we just said, you know what, this is not right. You know, everybody, we should be together and have fun.
This is not right. We should all be together, affiliative.
Together, and so that's that night.
So that was just like a girls' night together.
It really was. It was fun. And that night, so you see, I had my little corsage.
You had your corsage. And you know, I really like you. You know, because you. This is great. Because you're a little, you know, you got to your graduation, you're a little wild. You like hanging with your girlfriends. I'm having a girls' trip in Bahamas. I want you to come. Well, I mean, after you run again and win. Okay. After you win, I want you to come to the girls' trip in Bahamas. Then I will. This is a fun one.
I'm done, man. She's ESTJ. We're not gonna draw this out. That woman's an ESFP. So, personality database, congratulations. You got Kamala Harris right. I mean, I think you couldn't fuck that up, but it is what it is. ESTJ, and obviously this woman's a prodigy. You don't make it to where she's at. Like, I've noticed from typing people, rarely do people just fucking get somewhere by not doing fucking work. Rarely will you ever fucking see that shit. They are initiating, concrete, obviously systematic, affiliative, direct, outcome. She's looking at, she's in product, okay? SINE and TFI. She's prodigy level, prodigy. She's prodigy, okay? You just don't, okay. First woman, vice president. Just don't get the, with bullshit. Enneagram, I'm going 1W2. And I'm gonna go social, right? I'm gonna go social. Because the social one tries to put on this perfect image for everybody to look at. That's pretty much her life there. I'm gonna go normalizing. She could be dominant, but I'm getting more normalizing. Okay. We got a 1W2 social, ESTJ prodigy normalizing. Okay. And guys, we'll catch you on the next one. And join the Discord, guys. If you want to be part of that, it's going to be something special in the future. I'm telling you, will not be wasting your time.